Hi, thanks for joining us for episode 1 of Fun with Facts. This episode is called How Low Would You Go for $10,000? Before we get started here, let's get a little bit of the pregame out of the way so everybody knows what we're here for.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the guilty.
Great. What we're here to discuss today is just the individual character of a man or a woman, whatever it may be. If you're ever given the proposition to accept $10,000 to send your best friend right on down the road, maybe even back that bus up a few times, run him over again. $10,000 is a lot of money to a lot of people. You know, it's something that can send you on a little weekend getaway, or maybe on that cruise, or over a period of time could possibly be that huge retirement savings that you didn't start until you was 45. Whatever the case may be, when you send your best friend down the road, and we're talking about friends that you call when you lose that loved one, the only man you want to see, or when you have that heart attack and you're on that care flight and you don't have that will made, he's the man you call, take care of your kids, and take care of that will. Or maybe just that man you call up when you need that $150,000 to invest in a piece of property to put in, maybe say an RV park, to try to get you that new career that you need to start. Or nonetheless, maybe spots you that upfront money or gives you the credit that you need to buy that new transmission for that race car. We're not talking about somebody you just pass on the street. We're talking about those real good friends. Those friends that come once in a lifetime. So before you sit there and say there's no way you would ever take $10,000 to stab somebody in the back such as that, we want you to see this next little skit here, and it might shed a little light on just how low you might go when you're faced with what we're fixing to see.
You get something on them, I don't care if it's a misdemeanor. And he did say that? Why did he want the DA to find something so bad?
Oh, hi. Didn't realize y'all were here already. I'm Deputy Dirty Diaper Dan. Some people just call me Dirty D or Diaper Dan, however you want to go. I go by pretty much any name. You see me in the classroom, hell, they may even just call me the Joker. But anyways, I was hard at work here, but let me try to do a little cleaning up on my desk before we get started. I just can listen to a voicemail here, and I've been given a directive that I'm supposed to get something on somebody. So in order to fulfill that request with Dr. Dirty, our leader, I'm going to have to try to modify a few documentation here that I'm going to send down there to the county attorney. And I thought maybe it'd be a good time for y'all to be able to see exactly how this works here. So what I have is I have an email that I received, or I sent to the doctor already, and it clearly talking about what we found in John Doe's possession, in John Doe's classroom. Of course, inventory records all check out. It was assigned to John Doe. It was purchased for John Doe. And I went in there and I got it from John Doe. But what we're going to see here is how we do a little modification so we can fulfill the needs that we need. Because here at MISD, everybody knows that make-believe ISD, laws don't seem to apply to us, and we can carry out whatever agenda we'd like to carry out. So what we're going to go ahead and discuss here is this email clearly states that this hard drive is tag number BR549, and it has a serial number on it of OU812. And it clearly, if you read this email, it was found in September back in John Doe's possession, just as we originally discussed. And as I said, I'm supposed to get something on somebody. So we're going to go in here and I'm going to look at the document that we create when we submit it down there to Crimestone County Attorney's Office. As y'all clearly could see a while ago, it's October 31st, 2017 when I sent that email. But 3 or 4 days later, after I've been told to get something on somebody, I dated it 11/3/2017. And it's into that county official and me, Deputy Diaper Dan, and the existing case number that we falsified enough stuff down there to get started, 0812-0810. We discussed what we show here, what we were submitting, and it's that Phantom drive belonging to MISD, make-believe ISD, with that same tag number BR549 and that serial number OU812. And as I say here, it was assigned to John Doe, and I found it in John Doe's possession. I took it from John Doe, but you know, I've been told we're not supposed to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this document up here a little bit, and let me get my white out, my liquid cover up going on here, and we'll get this taken care of. Well, I gotta order another bucket full of that. We about used it on some of this documentation over here that we had to try to do another cover up on. So now I'm gonna compensate today. I'm gonna use my little handy quick whitey right here, and we're gonna go in here and we're gonna show you how we do this. So what we do is we take this white out here and we gently apply a little bit of pressure, and we go over John Doe's name, make sure it's good and covered. We don't want anybody to ever possibly see this stuff actually did exist, and pat it down there a little bit. You may want to blow on it just a little bit. Make sure it's look good and legit. So as you can see now, we still have the same document, dated the same thing, and we've taken John Doe's name out of here. And when that dirty D calls you up and tells you get something on them, then what we do is we go in here and we take a big pen or whatever you'd like to use, personal preference, but we change that name to whatever name it may be, whether it's your daughter or your son, your loved one. But we change that and we go in here, and I'm going to go ahead and write in who we want to use this against here. We're going to put in a C and a O and an L and a B and a Y. We'll go ahead and put that last name in there real quick too. And now, as y'all can see, we no longer going to submit some evidence down there to the DA with the information that we truly know about, but instead we're going to transpose the numbers and names of everybody, or at least the names, not the numbers, and it now is going to belong to Kobe Archibald. And we're going to use that in the same case 0812-0810. So I hope this is a little bit informative to y'all. It help y'all make a good, honest, right decision about where you send your little children off every day. Because here at Make Believe ISD, their number one safety, or their safety, is not really our number one concern. Our number one concern is CYA, covering our own asses. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this little short presentation. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to get back to my other work that I got to do over here, because I got a lot of white out to still use on this one picture to try to cover up that theft on that cap that the guy was wearing here in town, and try to claim that they don't know who it belongs to now. But anyways, hope y'all enjoy. Again, Deputy Dirty Diaper Dan. If you need anything underneath the table, just give me a call. Oh, hi. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all's visit down there with Deputy Dirty Diaper Dan. He wasn't wearing his badge today. He had to kind of make do with his logo on his cap, because he submitted an IT work order, I believe, earlier. And pretty much everything that wasn't bolted down that was metal in his office come up missing. So, kind of like me, I had a cap to wear here with this outfit here, but just like he became a victim, so did I. But anyways, long story short, I hope y'all enjoyed the little presentation today here on Fun with Facts. As y'all have pretty much gotten to see that what we do bring to you is going to be factual. It may be disturbing, but it is going to be the real deal. And what we're looking at today was the $10,000 bribe. Most of y'all probably, before we got to this section, y'all were starting to say there's no way you would have ever take this amount of money right here and send your best friend right on down the road. But I think what y'all got to witness today, that there's a little bit of the story behind all that. And I'm speaking of it because I got the phone call and text messages to pretty much tell me that's exactly what was done. But what y'all need to realize is that $10,000 bribe, yeah, it's $10,000 in your pocket, but when you're considering the safety and security of your family and loved ones, that $10,000 gets to be real appealing. Because if you don't take it, you could be the subject of what y'all got to see here today with serial number BR549, OU812. And you could be underneath a falsified FBI investigation. Or maybe your wife, or maybe your loved one. And the thing about it is when you're underneath some form of investigation for something that you did, you always know what they could find out on you or what they could get on you. But when it's 100% truly been falsified, you don't know what angle they're coming from, because there's no limit to what they can change up to try to get against you. So before you cast those stones, or before you look down somebody's nose that might have taken that $10,000, then think about it. Do you want your daughter not getting her financial assistance when she goes off to college because down there at Make Believe ISD they don't want to turn that information over? Or maybe you're going to try to start a new career and maybe spend $50,000 to buy that FedEx route, but FedEx requires you to have a stability in employment, so they just won't verify that you ever worked there. So there's lots of consequences for not going along. And me being down that road several times before, I can tell you that's a very stressful situation, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody's little daughter or loved one or best friend. So $10,000 goes a long ways, and what you don't realize is it's not just $10,000 here. It's $10,000 for however many years that you want to continue trying to work for them, because $10,000 adds up right there. But if you didn't start your retirement plan until, say, you was in your mid-40s, and you just did it for 10 years, then what you're going to have here is 10,000 times 10 years, which equals $100,000 that you wouldn't have had if you didn't go along. And better yet, say you got to work till you're 65. That's 20 years. So 20 years, taxpayers have now funded a total of $200,000 to go in your pocket, above and beyond. That's enough money right there. You can pay cash for that RV park that you needed and still have $50,000 to develop it. All that Make Believe ISD's hard-earned taxpayers' money. So, sum it up today. Think twice before you judge someone, and make sure that you stand firm and not take the money. Because there's very few people out there that would. There's a Ronnie, there's a Don. They do exist that stand firm, and no way you can be bought off. But more than what you would think, we'd probably go ahead and take that money. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode we brought to you today on Fun with Facts. And please stay tuned on our next episode, where we're going to talk about gate swingers and what the board needs to watch out for. So leave it with this. Before you sell your soul to the devil or the doctor, whichever one it may be, just remember, somebody out there knows the truth, and it may just come out one day.